Let me show you what is a automation. So automations make your life easier than having any conventional method in Excel. So automation can be created by three methods. The one is a VBA, that is a Visual Basic Application. One of them is a SQL, that is a structured query language. Or you can go with a dynamic function in a Excel if you have upgraded Excel. So I have a Excel 365, so I love to go with a dynamic function to create the automation. So if you know the M code of a Excel, you can have the calculation in a multiple way, multiple directions to have the actual calculations and to create the some automations. So let's see the what is the scenario I have and what I want to create. So actually this is a entire quantity sheet of my project, and I want to create the similar summary sheet as per item wise or as per a BOQ. So this is the entire summary sheet as a master list, and I have the quantity as per the item wise. So similar summary sheet I want to create by a quantity wise. So how to create the automations between the two sheet to have the works like automations. So at first, what we have to do, we have to know the what is a dynamic functions in a Excel. So some of the I'm going to give you the some of the example. These are called the dynamic function. So at first, I have what I have did here. So here is a 5.1 I have. So I have used this function. This is called the how to rename the summary sheets in a particular location. So you can check it. Let me zoom a little bit. So this is a functions to create the sheet name. So in any particular cell. And I have also used here the some AI, that is inbuilt features of Excel. That is AI features that you can convert your whole POQ in a database, and where you can use this database to have the any particular item if you have in your summary sheet. In the similar way, I have also used here the late function. So late functions means the totally the mathematical calculations. So here you can consider the what types of the data you have and what is the consideration. Otherwise, you can also have the particular locations of the any file. But I have only given the link here. And second options we have the calculations also. The similar way you can calculate by using a different dynamic functions in Excel. So let's see the scenario first, and then we will go for the function how to create the automation. So I have here the changes or serial number, changes number of a structure. As a similar way, I have a unit, quantity, and remarks. So I want to. This is only the single function that create the every requirements to fill the requirements or quantity or remarks in a particular table. So in the similar way, I want to create here the quantity and remarks. So let me edit this function first. So I'm going to zoom a little bit to have the more clear way. So I'm going to just you copy this function and just call plus enter, and I'm going to paste here. So now just the third options I have here the quantity. So I'm going to use here the quantity. And similar way, I'm going to have a choose functions to bring the quantity in the from the master list to the particular list. So I'm going to have here the choose function, choose column. And now I have a table here, have a entire sheet. So I'm going to have a table, just give a comma here. And you can have the X lookup to have the what is a column number. So I am going to change here the what might be the my column number. So I'm going to put here the column. So if you have to consider something, it become my inbuilt features of Excel. So I have to also close the bracket here. Now I want the remarks. So I'm going to copy the same function here to have the remarks here. So just paste here. And now this is not my structure. This is my remarks. So I'm going to type as the remarks. And now the remarks, I have the column number is a 22. So I'm going to put as a 22. Now choose function distribute the quantity or distribute the number of the column that I have included in a late function. So I have added the two more column, that is a comma 5. and comma 6. And similar way, I have the quantity. So I'm going to put as a quantity. Just press a tab and just give a comma, and I have a remarks also. So I'm going to put as a remarks. Just you put the enter. Now you see you have the quantity and the remarks also as per the master list. So let me zoom out. So now you can have the everything here. Now let me show you the what is how to create the automations between the two sheet. So at first I am going to have a new sheet here, and I am going to type here the function that is called a transpose, and just select the what the quantity item number you have. Thus I am going to select from the 5.2 here because I have already the 5.1 and give a enter here. These transpose functions actually make the whatever you have in a horizontal data it bring into a vertical. So just I am going to copy and paste to bring the only the value. Now you can create the pivot table here. So just you go to the insert, and here we have the options for the pivot table. So you can give the particular locations of your file. So I'm going to give a location here. Just type OK here. So it will convert this data into a pivot table. So just you select this 5.2. Now you can bring this and drop this in a filter only. Now you go to the pivot table analyze, and here we have an option, and just you show the report filter page. Just give the OK here. So it will create your all the item number what you have in a BOQ. Now you can go whatever you have a function dynamic functions you have used here. Just you go just you copy all the data and select this all the item you have. Just I'm going to select here and just you paste this data. So it bring you the all the summary as per item wise. So you can also check what the 5.8 you have. Just I'm going to check here what the total sum in a 5.1 66,000, and the similar way I have here also. Now you can check this is a 5.8 and I have a 66. The similar quantity you can create the automation in this way. So it make your life easier, it make your work easier. So thank you. This idea might helpful for you. Thanks.